Hi everybody, this is Christina, but you know me as Jessica369, and welcome to my vlog. I know I promised that I would make a video review about Ni no Kuni, Breath of the White Witch, but I mean, come on. It's gone a while, and a lot of people already done it, so not gonna happen, sorry. Sorry. I'm at my new place. I moved in like 2 weeks ago with my boyfriend. He's the one typing. You can probably hear. But I've been thinking maybe I should do something different. Like an hour ago or so, I just talked to my best friend, one of my best friends actually, Kirk, and his fiancée, Catherine. Through Skype. It was so much fun. I missed them, so if you watch this, hi guys, it was really fun. But I've been thinking, I write this story called The Tales of Melissa Port, and they are highly popular where I post them, so I've been thinking about making it into a book, and a lot of people have given me compliments like, you should really try to get this published, it's going to be great, and I'm stuck even from the first word. I can't stop reading it. I'm waiting till the next chapter comes out, and yada yada yada, you know. So I am going to read my first chapter to see what you guys think, if you like my, the Tales of Melissa Port or not. So first chapter. I hope you like it. Let's see. The story goes like this. Hi, my name is Melissa Port, and I'm 21 years old. Reading, sorry. Here in this diary, I will tell you my story. A story about my life as unknown, outcast, and mystical. October 17th, 1990, 18:19 p.m. A slightly cold night. Rain hanging in the air. I was born. At a length of 19 inches and a weight of 6.614 pounds, I was a healthy baby girl, the youngest of 3 siblings. My first memory is from my grandmother's garden. I'm in my pram and I'm looking up towards the sky. It's summer. In the garden, there is a huge hole of some kind, and it's scaring me. Like a telephone pole, whatever. It almost looks like it's about to fall on me, so I started crying. Shortly after, my mother and my grandmother appears above me, looking down at me, asking what's wrong. I feel safe, and then my memory ends. I love my parents, and I love my siblings, but sometimes they just don't understand. As a child, I often played on my own. Tea parties with stuffed animals, Barbies, my brother's Lego, and some cars. Yeah, I could be a tomboy even at that age. I often played with my dolls, pretending to be a mom and walking around with my trolley. My mother instincts came usually early. I don't know why or who said it, but I think it was my grandfather who told me I was a princess. I believed it, and it made a huge imprint on my life. When I was playing in my garden at a very young age, 3 to 5 years old, kids usually asked if I wanted to join them play. I look back at them and thinking how they have the nerve to ask me about something like that. I stared at them as if they were dirt. Raised my head and walked away with panache, whatever. The other kids called back at me. Hey, answer me. Hey, you girl, what's the problem? I ignored them completely. I was a princess, and I should not socialize with girls like them. They were my minions, not my friends. 1992, childminder, or daycare mom. At the age of 2, I started going to my childminder, Wilma. She was a chain smoker, and I didn't mind at all. It was usual back then. In fact, it reminded me of my parents, since they were smokers as well. Wilma had 3 cats, if I remember correctly. She did get kittens later, so it was definitely more than 3 then. I had my first encounter with other kids my age there. I only remember 4 boys, but according to my mom, there was also a girl with very bright hair. 2 of the boys were only at Wilma's place when their own childminder, Brienne, was sick. But the other 2, Ray and Ted, they were with me at all times. I did play with other kids back then, when I was really little, very little. I used to have play dates with Ray and Ted at their place. Ray had a crush on me already as a 4-year-old, and he used to steal his mom's jewelry and give them to me. My mom, of course, gave them back to their mom as soon as I came home. They didn't yell at us. They only said it was so cute of him. And Ray often held my hand and gave me flowers, but obviously I don't remember anything of this. And by the time we were 6 and started school, he stopped loving me. I got a crush on him instead. A bit late though, and I gave up when he didn't show interest back, but that's another story. The 2 other boys that came over sometimes, Zachary, or Zach as we call them, and his brother Caleb. We often played together, and I remember we had a really good time. Of course, the boys played together sometimes and ignored me, the only girl. But when we did play together, we had fun. Playing puzzles, playing with toy cars, and pissing off Wilma in some ways we shouldn't. We always had something to do. Sometimes the food she gave us tasted like crap. But she made us eat it anyway. My clearest memories from my years at Wilma's place is when I refused to eat, and she yelled at me, big time. Or when Zach, Ray, and I cursed at her. Yeah, we were in big trouble after that. Or even when we watched TV in her big, dark, and cozy living room. The 2 most clearest memories, though, is when Zach's little brother, Caleb, kissed me on my cheek. Well, that was gross. And when Wilma changed diaper on me, and Zach was watching, mocking me. When it was his turn to get his diaper changed, I mocked him back. Revenge was sweet. Together with Wilma, we sometimes visited kindergartens and schools, in order to see how other kids had it. I remember they were so wild, and that the teachers didn't have control over them. Well, I was thinking that I was so lucky to have Wilma. I still have contact with Zach, even today. We've known each other since the age of 3, approximately, and I know nothing about him. Ray, well, I've met him, but we don't talk to each other. We don't know each other anymore. Today, Wilma's dead, but she will always be in my heart. She helped raising me, and she will always have an important place in my life. Well, that is the first chapter of the Tales of Melissa Fort, part 1. So this is the first time I'm reading something, and like the story in front of people like this, and it's the first time I'm filming it, so I can't see the camera, while I read, so I probably make a lot of faces. I don't know. So I hope it's a good video, and I hope the story was capturing, and if it sucks, please don't tell me. Sorry, but I hope you had a good time, and I hope you liked the story. So until next time, bye bye.